Hey, so has anyone ever taught you how to sow your plants? I don't mean sow your pants. I mean sow your plants as a way to preserve them and hang them in your house. So this is comfrey. We harvested it today because winter's coming. So harvest everything. Let's sow them and I'll show you how. All right, let's get going. So this is our smaller comfrey plant. It's planted underneath one of our fruit trees. We plant comfrey underneath all of our fruit trees. We don't have a huge orchard, but we do have some fruit trees. This is our larger comfrey area, but we have already harvested from it this year. This is the water bath that we're going to rinse them all out in. We're going to shake those dry and lay them out on a towel. Once we've got those kind of towel dried by like patting them down and shaking them off, we're going to lay them on a separate towel, and on that towel we're going to leave them for just a little while longer to dry off. You'll notice here I'm wearing gloves. That is because the hairs on comfrey, when I work with it too much, begin to annoy the crap out of me. Sometimes they sting a little bit. Most of the time they don't, but sometimes they do, and it annoys me. So once we've done that, we're going to grab our needle and thread. We're going to double thread this, meaning I just have 2 layers of thread. And you're going to go straight through the stem, directly through. Now, some of these stems, when you're working with them, are going to break. It's not a big deal. Move to a different area of the stem. If it breaks multiple times, just set that leaf aside and let it dry on its own. But you're going to sew this needle right through the stem, and you're going to keep it going like a train, one car after the next. Once I have these in a long enough thread and I've put all of my comfrey leaves on them, then I'm going to go ahead and just knot off the end. So what I'll do is I'll clip that needle off. You'll see here in just a second. And then I'll take my fingers, I'll twist a knot at the end, and that will create a loop because this is double, this has a double thread. So anyways, I'm going to take that loop, and that is what I'm going to hang them by. I have this cool shelf in my kitchen. I usually hang a lot of herbs in there. Otherwise, I hang them in my laundry room. This is my fresh comfrey that I just got done with hanging. And this is comfrey that is about a week old, already dried. This is what they look like today, both of them dried and ready to get put in jars. This is also some sage I just harvested, and this is cayenne peppers. I did the same routine with that. I went ahead and sewed it all the way up through the stems, hung them in my laundry room, and then I put them in a spice grinder and ground up my own cayenne. I love it. All right, hopefully you learned a thing or two and you continue sewing your plants and hanging them dry in your house. It'll add aesthetics. I love it. It also does the job, and that's what's important.